I'm Sylvan and I wrote Nightlands. 7 generations of my family are from Philadelphia. My grandmother lived here in the Northeast. It's a pretty big region. And in the 70s, she studied astrology with a teacher in North Philadelphia, which is right around here. These photos are from Temple University's urban archives. I went down there because Temple University is actually on the same street where this riot happened. These images are filed under R for riot. Filed under A for astrology was this picture of my grandmother. The play is based on a story from my family, but it departs pretty quickly from that. I think I had an impulse somewhere in there that it wasn't about recreating these places realistically or telling this story realistically, that it was a kind of storytelling space that was important that we wanted to create so that these things could be kind of suspended inside that.
Once we found that, then it was just a question of like trying to figure out the geometry of how these curves could play with each other. And we talked a lot about different kind of, everybody's sort of alignment kind of being very out of whack. So I feel like each of the curves is almost like one of the characters sort of thing. And when those curves change and they come into alignment, you know, that's a certain moment in the play.
And you're working with the same idea, but with lights, this idea of everybody's got their own kind of
everybody has their own both directionality and color of light. The idea of layering the lighting that way is very appealing to me.
these circles, these spaces that Jim has created are in some way rooms of their own for each one of these characters at some point. And then the way that Stephen is talking about lighting, creating light of their own, and then what happens when these things intersect, when they come together. It's like I get to see things come into focus every single day with the ideas that we put on the table.